Suspect in murder of schoolgirl Price Johnson arrested. The police have arrested the man accused of brutal murder of 14-year-old schoolgirl Price Johnson. A man in Orlando was apprehended yesterday afternoon along the Crescent Road, Kingston 13, with the support and in the presence of his relatives. The police say investigators are actively pursuing the case and will provide further updates. The police have renewed their appeal for anyone with information on the incident to come forward. Reports indicate that at the afternoon on Thursday, February 6, Jones was at home in Palm Grove Court, St. Andrew, when a man entered her apartment and screams were heard shortly after. A relative who was alerted entered the residence and was last seen wrestling with a man who managed to escape in the area. Jones was subsequently found in the apartment with wounds to her head and face. The injured teenager was taken to hospital, where she died while undergoing treatment. Her relative, who had also sustained injuries, was treated at hospital. Fire destroys two-bedroom house in Cockburn Gardens. A two-bedroom house in Cockburn Gardens, St. Andrew, was gutted by fire on Saturday night. Youth advocate Keith Nugent, who resides in the same yard where the fire occurred, said he was shocked to see the flames engulf the structure, but praised the quick response of the Jamaica Fire Brigade and local community members who helped prevent the fire from spreading further. The fire brigade was on point, they were on time, and I thank them for their service. Persons in the community were helping to put out the fire, and I do thank them as well, Nugent stated. If it wasn't for the quick response from the fire team, other houses in this yard, including my house, would have been flat, he added. He further made a heartfelt plea for the support for the victims, saying, "They have lost everything. Everything they have lost, nothing is saved." Police suspect decomposing body found is that of missing digital employee. The police are theorizing that a decomposing body found in a barrel along Industrial Terrace last week may be that of missing digital employee Kevin Walker. But the advanced stage of decomposition has hampered efforts to positively identify the body.
Superintendent Derek Champagne, Director of Investigation, Criminal Investigation Branch. Along with me is Assistant Superintendent Keaton Barrett, the Crime Officer for Kingston Eastern Division. On Sunday, the 2nd of February 2025, at about 6:30 a.m., a missing person report was lodged at the Vineyard Town Police Station. This missing person is one Kevin Walker, 43 years old, businessman of a Vineyard Town address. Based on that report, the Kingston Eastern Police launched an high-level investigation into the report that was lodged at the Vineyard Town Police Station. They conducted several interviews with persons who they believe could assist the investigation of this missing person. On Monday, the 3rd of February, the team conducted several interviews with several persons who they believe can assist with this investigation. Based on those interviews, a number of statements were recorded, and as a result of those statements, we start to pursue several leads. On Monday, the 3rd of February, 2025, a barrel was found along Industrial Terrace with a decomposed body inside same. Based on our investigation, information coming to us that the body found in that barrel could be that of the missing Kevin Walker. However, because of the advanced state of decomposition, we cannot positively say that this body is Mr. Kevin Walker. On Saturday, the 8th of February, 2025, at about 7 a.m., a team led by Assistant Superintendent Keaton Barrett went into the West Kingston Police Division. This address was located and a high concentration of blood was found. As a result, the investigators asked for the assistance of the forensic crime scene investigators from Area 4, which thoroughly processed the scene. The investigation is at a critical stage, and we are calling upon the public to assist us in locating two persons who we believe can assist us in furthering this investigation. They are Damian McFarlane, OC Diamond, and a man only known as Lavar, true name unknown. We believe that these men can assist us in furthering this investigation. So far, our investigation revealed that the disappearance is as a result of a robbery. The JSAF is committed to bringing this investigation to a successful closure, just like others, and we have so far used our internal stakeholders to include K9, CTOC, Specialized Operations, Kingston East and Kingston West officers. We are calling upon our citizens to assist us in providing us with any information that can assist in this investigation. Anyone with information is urged to call Police Emergency 119, Crime Stop 311, NIB 811, or the nearest police station.
Opposition criticizes Jamaica's response to tsunami concern following major quakes in Caribbean Sea. The opposition is criticizing Jamaica's emergency response system in light of Saturday's major earthquake in the Caribbean Sea and subsequent concerns about possible tsunami waves affecting several countries including Jamaica. Opposition spokesperson on local government Natalie Nita-Garvey is suggesting that the Office of the Disaster of Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, and the Ministry of Local Government were tardy in warning Jamaicans about the situation. The Caribbean Disaster Emergency Response Agency reported that the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, PTWC, indicated an earthquake with a magnitude of 7.6 occurred north of Honduras at 7:23 p.m. on Saturday, February 8. Initial data suggested that based on preliminary earthquake parameters, hazardous tsunamis were possible for coastal areas within 100 kilometers of the earthquake's epicenter. A potential tsunami threat was initially forecast for 20 countries, including 7 CDAMA participating states, among them Jamaica. Within 12 minutes, this forecast was revised to 13 countries, still including Jamaica. Nita Garvey says that during this period, Jamaicans did not receive any communication from the government or the possible agency. More than 3 hours later, ODPEM issued a statement informing the public that although Jamaica was under an advisory for a possible tsunami wave, no tsunami warning was ever issued to the country, with the main areas of the concern were Honduras and the Cayman Islands. The agency noted that the authority responsible for issuing a tsunami warning for Jamaica is ODPEM in conjunction with the Meteorological Service of Jamaica and supported by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, following an assessment of data provided by the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. It stated that notifications were sent to the National Tsunami Response Team and the Parish Response Mechanism. An all-clear bulletin was later issued for the region as the tsunami threat passed. However, the opposition is urging the ODPEM response was insufficient. Nita Garvey asserts that had a tsunami occurred, it would have resulted in a disaster of catastrophic proportion, as no bulletin was issued to warn the population, nor were any instructions provided on how to respond, except for a release issued more than 3 hours later. The opposition considered this a gross dereliction of duty and an extremely irresponsible failure by the Minister of Local Government and ODPEM. Nita Garvey is calling for an urgent review of the country's disaster alert and warning system to ensure that they are fully functional and supported by an adequate response mechanism, expertise, and funding. She described the ministry's and ODPM's performance as scary and demanded that the minister, as the accountable officer, immediately provide the nation with a credible explanation. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.